Yeah, the very shortly. Give it about damn, few minutes, give or take. Okay, we'll do that. Oh wait, my camera's already being used. Gotta switch cameras. Okay, now I know both of them ain't being used. Oh, I guess it thinks both of them are being used. Okay, thanks, Discord. Very cool. Actually, that's more an OBS problem, but that's beyond me. Alrighty. GemVerse Live October 2024. This is probably going to get more technical than anything, but here we are. It is happening. It's not one of those ones where I accidentally show up late for no apparent reason. Nope, I am on time. I'm ready. I got everything good to go. So, without further ado, we shall begin. So, nope, that's not that one. Oh, there we go, that one. So, the things for GemVerse Live today. Gonna be sharing a little bit about the roadmap that we have internally. What we are willing to share publicly, of course, and it is subject to change slash maybe be a little bit inaccurate. Um, we base all our roadmaps on ideal roadmaps, so we ideally want to hit one date, but obviously we can't. I can't hear shit. Oh my god. Is it doing the thing again? There's no way. Oh. I was like, it is not doing the thing again. All right. After the roadmap, we are going to be showcasing the sampler packs that we still have on hand. Just do a little opening here. Kind of show off the cards a little bit. Explain how we're going to go in the future a little bit with some things. After that, we actually are going to showcase a little bit of the dev builds that we have for the client, both PC and mobile. That is right, both PC and mobile. We have a little bit of a demo that I can show here today. Then going to talk about the mobile version of my MuGem. Don't have too much for that just yet. Don't forget, yes, that is true. When we get to that point, I will explain the platform compatibilities and why we're doing that. But yes, thank you for mentioning that it will only be for Android in terms of the mobile side of things. That is a temporary thing. Once we get more off the ground and everything, we will get some iOS releases going. But for the time being, all our mobile releases will be Android unless stated elsewise. After that, talk a little bit about how we want to start events and what events will be coming up in the future. Gonna be a little bit of a smaller section than I'd like, but it is there. So, firstly, we'll talk about the roadmap for the end of this year and the beginning of next year. Starting with the beginning of this year, we're actually going to be revamping all the products for NeoCatix. As due to some internal issues, we are going to have to change some things around, but hopefully we can change them around for the better. Unfortunately, we've not been given a lot of data on what we can do just yet. We were supposed to get that like last Monday is when we're supposed to get that, but I haven't gotten around to it. When Rust? Never. Never. We have no plans of touching Rust. Um, but yeah, so we are expecting to revamp that, and also for this year, if not November, hopefully beginning of December, we should have a closed beta, which we will be kind of inviting some members into to try it out for the mobile app. Again, it is going to be a Android exclusive at the moment, but it doesn't matter if you're on phone, tablet, whatever. It should hopefully be compatible. And yeah, mostly for that. Now, as for the beginning of next year, again, this is all just ideal roadmap at the current time of putting this out here, but hopefully beginning of January, we should have a little bit more of the client done. It's actually in a pretty decent state right now. The client side anyways. Still need to work on some things server side, but we actually have gotten it to a point where we can actually simulate a battle happening with very basic moves. Cody's attack actually fully works. Undercat will indeed 100% work in the client. You can send your card to the charge pool and charge up your Cody. But that's about it at the moment as we have it right now. But again, looking to take that further, and hopefully January, maybe February, we should start getting some people invited out so that you guys can try it. And we will be doing it via official platforms. So if you want to try it on PC, that is going to be Steam invitations. If you want to try it on mobile, that is going to be Google Play invitations. February, or whenever we start whenever the invitational testing gets in the gear, we will then start looking back on Social Gem and try to get that back and rolling. No guarantees, no guarantees. But I have been wanting to go back to that for a while and get it in a little bit of a better state. It's gonna look amazing. That's the hope. That is the hope. So yeah, starting the beginning of next year, gonna try to bounce back to that a little bit and get that more in a stable state. That's kind of what we started doing with my Gem, is just having something out there that is more stable and more, UI friendly. That is the goal. So again, they won't be as featureful in the beginning, but we're doing this on purpose. And then we'll roll out features slower so that it's more stable long term. That is what we're trying to do. And then March, maybe open beta? Question mark? Don't quote me on that. But we are shooting, try to get the NeoCatix client out there as early as possible. If not Q1, definitely Q2. If we don't have it by Q2, then you can start shaming us. No, I'm just kidding. But we should have it. That is actually a very good question. So, for NeoCatix tournaments, those are going to be on a halt until the client comes out. Yeah, so we don't have enough interest to do it on Tabletop Simulator, really. Announcements and shenanigans have confirmed that. In person is completely off the table currently. So that really just leaves, once we get the client in a stable state where we're able to release it publicly, that's where we're going to start tournaments again. and actually have a proper tournament system built into the client that you all will be able to use. It's automatically linked to your MeGem account. You will be required to sign in upon launching the app. So that should be a very streamlined process that we should be able to do. But yeah, NEOCATICS tournaments will be at a complete halt until the client is fully out there. We might have some beta tournaments, closed beta tournaments for fun, depending how many people sign up and how many people we get into that. But for sure, once it comes into open beta, that's when we can start doing more tournament stuff. With that, oh god, this. Hang on, let me see if I can make this like not use my camera. Okay, I freed up a camera. Oh, that did that. Okay, hold up. No, that's not the wrong thing. Okay, somewhere there's another. Okay. Well, I freed up a camera. Now free up a camera for YouTube. That's amazing. It's gonna be you? It is you. Oh, wait, there's something else? Oh, okay. So now I can go here. What? Seriously? Oh, cam 2. There we go. Found it. I was trying to find a camera for both YouTube and Discord to see this at the same time. All right. I'm going to point that one down. It is going to be inverted, but that's as much as I'm willing to do. And then YouTube is going to be sideways. Choose your viewing perspective. All right, so I have 2 of the sampler packs here. That's what we're going to be going over today. So it doesn't throw into the loop. I'm just going to shut the stream to the side. So yeah, for the sampling purposes, these are just regular old plastic stuff. But what really matters is the cards that are inside. Just double checking that looks good. Yep. Alrighty, pack number 1. I don't honestly know what I'm going to get out of these. Which sounds really, really silly, but like it's true. I genuinely do not know what I'm possibly going to get in these. I picked these completely randomly this morning. So okay, oh god, I have to actually like try to show it up here. Do this weird little maneuver. And then like I want to get both cameras, so oh, yeah, there we go. Secret promotional pack opening? No secret promotional packs here. These are just the bog standard promotional packs. The ones that we just have lying around here. So we have staff cast. That's funny. Tricket. Love Tricket. Not kidding. I have way better purposes. Oh, look, it's everyone's favorite attack, Demolition Dozer. I'm trying to keep this in frame. It's really hard to keep 2 cameras in frame. And I have to like look back and forth between OBS and Discord, so it's like, oh my god. Yeah, Demolition Dozer. That's funny. Tool D-Link. This is actually not even a half bad pack. I would. And ooh, Power Surge. I like this card. This is one of my favorites. I don't care what anyone else says. Power Surge is good at cards. No balance changes. These cards look. I swear to you, I've had these sampler packs, the same ones we brought to the event, and I just picked 2 randomly. Goated W pack though. I'm not complaining. Yo, I could play a Predator deck with that. No, I'm kidding. But no, there is no balance changes currently. And there's no information that I have for a new set yet because, you know, this one hasn't moved really much at all. All right, next pack. That was a little trickier to open. but yeah, it's gonna be like that. All right. And our first card is Bit Trap. Hey, for my boy Blep. Oh wait, the Discord didn't even see that. Wait, hold up. Let me just like angle this up. There we go. For my boy Blep. All right. Let's see if I can angle this again without cutting out any cameras. So we got Bit Trap for my boy Blep. Turret Wave again for my boy Blep. Okay, this is the Blep pack right here. I don't actually know Blep's in this pack. I feel like an idiot if he isn't. Oh, Error 500. I've been trolled by this card far too many times, but it's still... Wait, what? Okay, double Error 500s. Yeah, that's entirely possible. That is... Look, it's 2 commons and 2 rares that are like completely random. I don't control anything about this. They are completely random. Well, no battler out of those 2 packs. It's a 1 in 4 chance anyways with these. However, what I will grab is Power Surge out really quick. So, some fun things to note. If you plan to play them or just in general protect your cards, here's a Dragon's Shield to a card. It fits in practically perfectly. I don't know how that's going to be with the second run, because these are all first print run that I have here, but at least these fit in perfectly, and if they stay the same size, then they should. I meant to put the sleeve down, not the card down. And then, of course, you have your standard Ultra Pro penny sleeves. If you don't collect cards, this may be complete nonsense, but... So, boom. These right in. Protects them pretty well. And, of course, top loaders, if you want to go that extra mile. But I did not get a battler, so I'm not going that extra mile. So, yeah. That is the sampler opening. Now I have to reposition at least the YouTube camera. Actually, I'm going to do a lot more than that. Properties. What in the world? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. So yeah, those sampler packs, they'll always contain 2 common cards and 2 rare cards. Beyond that, don't have any information in regards to how any new pack styles will work. But what I will say is for the revamped release, we're going to start focusing a lot more on decks versus just, the more standard stuff. And basically meaning packs and shenanigans. It's going to be more deck-focused products, more like player kits and such. But again, I don't have too much official word on that. But based on the information that I do have, that is what I can say for now. All right. My Medium Mobile. If this doesn't give away the fact that this is an Android app exclusively at the moment, then I don't know what will. That was mentioned earlier. But yes. Both of the releases for NEOCATICS and my Medium are both going to be free to install. No payments necessary. Yes, no iOS. I know. Actually, since you're here, I'll go ahead and pull up the reason. So, the main reason is iOS development is a little bit more expensive than we would like. $100 a year is not exactly the cheapest shenanigans in the world. I don't. I gain no benefit from that personally. Like we can build for iOS, but uh publishing for iOS is the tricky part, and well, 35 has already been paid to Google because that was like kind of a known thing. Like that's the first platform to be targeted. Steam already took our money, and that was a little bit of a battle, but theirs is only is 100 per release, not per year. And Steam felt way better to target currently than iOS, and iOS is yearly, and because we don't have anything really developed, it doesn't make sense to pay a yearly fee until we actually have something. Um, but once we do, yeah, Steam is 100 per release. It's wonky, but it's true. Yes, because I thought pushing the PC version would be better, and that's a one-time fee for one release. I will not stutter. I will not stutter on my decision. Because our goal wasn't really mobile to begin with. And PC is more of a platform we want to target right away. Why not host it? That's the question you're asking right now. When was the last time you randomly downloaded an exe off a website for a game? Be completely honest. I'm very curious. Way too recently, 2 days ago. Okay, but was it a well-known game from like a trusted source? Because I feel like I have to clarify that with some of you. No? Just because it's on Steam doesn't make it more trustworthy. Yeah, it's more so if you put it on Steam, it's more easier to find a market on there than just randomly on a website. That's the main thing behind doing any of these, really. Because for all I care, I could have just hosted the downloadables on a website exactly like you guys are saying. But the odds of someone finding that versus published to a store is way more likely on a store. Ratio to live stream. Anyways, I'm going to continue on to the next point. The reason I have a Q&A session at the end, not in the middle. So, future event details. The only one I have confirmed right now is the next GemVerse Live, which hopefully by that point we have more things released and we'll be able to get more beta testers and such at that point. Other than that, I am looking to do more events between here and there, but I have no confirmed details on that yet. So, again, only one that I have confirmed is going to be February 2025 for GemVerse Live. Actually, the official date I have jotted down is February 16th. That's going to be Sunday for those of you curious. And that's really all I have for that. Just the only event I planned out ahead is only that one. The rest, figuring it out along the way. All right, now is the time you can spam when you have questions. Not any time before. And also, on my clipboard, we're not a tradable company. Good. Yeah, I don't need a bunch of investors. Any new decks in the future? Probably with the next wave of releases, There should definitely be more decks as we're going to be focusing more towards those. So yes, expect that there will be more deck lists and such to be tried out. Which may mean we will need more testing for those decks, but expect more deck options when we do release the next thing. What are my current YOY earnings? Down the drain at the moment. Um, this year's like literally only like. Nah, I'm not even gonna say numbers. I think you can take a gander. It's not zero. I will say that much. But it doesn't exactly compensate for much. Below 100. Yeah, that sounds about right. When body pillow release? Nah, that's crazy. Listen, if we ever post a body pillow, that's how you know. And you're paying 100 per release house. That's only on Steam. So that was only for getting NEOCATICS. And that's the only one we're doing for like a long while. How is it sustainable? Don't ask questions about that. that is a whole different rabbit hole that I could speak on for hours. DM me. The TLDR is that it isn't. The TLDR is that it isn't. I think that just speaks volumes for itself. The ultimate TLDR is that it isn't. So I'm just gonna pin that here. Wait, you can't pin in these channels? Bruh. Okay. I thought you could. The more you know about Discord these days. I guess since it's a temp chat. Any new game releases? No, it's just the one. But yeah, it's not really. Oh, wait, I forgot. I was actually going to show. I just remembered I was actually going to show builds and then proceeded not to. Hold up. Realized I was actually going to show stuff. Wound up not. Memes, you can get mad at me afterwards. All right. Yep, you'll see why. Oh. I know what you're doing. Yeah. It's like it took his brain a hot second. So welcome to Passing Simulator. I'm actually okay with this lol. I mean, to be fair, we did a lot of refining on this last night. So it looks a tiny bit better. Ignore the lighting. The lighting is being lighting for whatever reason. Mike's JSON shenanigans for. We'll figure it. The only button that works is this one. Really? Yeah, it's supposed to say that it's person's turn, but that's what he's talking about, the JSON shenanigans. I blame Unity for that, for not having terrible JSON support in the first place. I'm just C#. That's what I meant. Well, no. It's not C#, because C# has other libraries. It's specifically Unity's JSON. That's weird. There are other libraries that I've seen, but I don't know which one of them is actually good or not. That's something we could experiment with. All right, and let me go and let me do one other thing. I've mentioned this. It wasn't the first thought because we made something work, I guess. That's my best guess. I swear I brought it up. But if I'm not, I'm sorry. I have thought about it. I love TeamViewer. I have one more thing. And then there's the little feedback form that I left. Just do a thing because TeamViewer's weird. So you're only working. Yes, one game, multiple versions of said game. Keep in mind, we do not have a very big team at all. It is literally 2 people. Trying to find the thing. Or perhaps One Piece. What does One Piece have to do with anything? No. Well, you don't just pull up a One Piece reference for no reason. This is such a goofy freaking thing. All right, now I can switch things over. Share one last screen. If this game was the One Piece, I don't think we'd be releasing it for the next couple of years. Yeah, no, actual facts. If this game was the One Piece. Wait, can I actually? Oh, I can. Oh, that's neat. Or not? Did we break the server? There's no way. There's no way out of all times. Okay, well, I blame your client if anything goes wrong. Nah, I'm kidding. What the heck? There ain't no actual way that this was working all of last night completely fine, and specifically this morning, it's just like, nah, mate. You ain't doing that. There is no actual shot. It just went, nah, mate. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, whatever it is, it's not. Got it. So it's not a fault of the server. The server is online. I don't know why this isn't working. It literally is not the server. Whatever it is not the server. Because the server is working fine. It still says it's online. Oh, yeah, see? Now it works. Wow. I don't know why it was being weird the first time, but it works. Fucking great. Now the question is, okay, it's my turn. I can actually showcase stuff. Cool. I can just imagine a random try catch failed somewhere. I don't even really use that many try catches. I honestly don't know what happened. And I don't have Logcat to debug this crap. So that is a complete mystery. This is why it's an internal testing right now. That is all I can say to that. There's a reason it's an internal testing right now. Holy moly. So yeah, go ahead and hang on, I need to now reply to it because I can't pin messages. There's a feedback form. You're welcome to do whatever with it. And that is actually going to be really it. There's not too much more shenanigans here. Uh, by February, there should be a lot going on, hopefully. Just depends on development speed. And yeah, that is pretty much it.